Adam Jr., when you first brought this program to your dad, online training, it's very new. It's like, what even is this? I bet it was probably one of your first times hearing about online programs. Um, what were you guys' initial thoughts when you first heard about the program? I'd like both of your inputs.
Well, I'd say when I kept seeing Instagram reels of you on my feed,
Hmm.
and I liked a little like the hitting cues that you were saying.
Hmm.
Like dang, like that actually helps a lot. And then I saw you had like an exit velocity program and just had no exit velo, and I wanted to get that up. I was like, well,
Yes.
I'm like what this guy's saying about hitting, and I saw your video about how you didn't have like any offers in high school, but like you hit a bomb like a tournament in Georgia,
Hmm.
and and that's what like turned it around for you.
Hmm.
And you just like said like you were real strong, you just didn't know how to use your body and all that. And I feel like there was like one Instagram reel that I saw, and I was like, I just have to like show up where it says.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So, Dad, what of course we spoke, we had a conversation, and I educated you guys about how everything was run and whatnot. But what was the thing that like convinced you guys to take the leap of faith to try something like this? That was very new.
Well, I'm not real active on social media.
Hmm.
So, anything that comes marketing wise through social media, it's just not traditional marketing to me.
And pen is up. Yeah.
Yeah, it sends up. And so I immediately kind of rolled my eyes a little bit.
Hmm.
That was the case here. But what his mom and I really did to was that Adam was very persistent about it. One, two is he was very adamant about the fact that he was going to own this. He was going to be the one that was responsible in taking all the accountability that comes with
Hmm.
it. One thing that his mom and I are always talking to the kids about is really self-start and making sure that if they want something, it's up to them to earn it. Rather, so giving it to them or us doing it for them.
Hmm.
We're just making them do it and we're actually doing it. So that was the biggest thing is the fact that he was so adamant about really believing in your program.
Hmm.
Well, he really didn't do much,
Yeah.
but also really being adamant with us about doing it. Yeah, because he is pretty much a self-starter, but we were very attracted to the fact that he was going to be the one that's accountant. And we weren't going to have to remind him to just work out. So anyway, that's kind of what got us so.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Good deal. Now, kind of jumping into some of your experiences since you first started. What have those increases and gains been? Velocity, mindset, whatever you might have.
Uh, Velocity before I started your program, I was like, I would hit an 89 off the machine.
Hmm.
Like, I was like really just, yeah, I had to like hit it perfect. And I'm up to, I mean, this is as of like a month ago, like 97.5 for hit tracks, which is off the machine, which is awesome.
Hmm.
It's higher now at our hit tracks at the high school just hasn't been working.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, that's what's changed for exit view. Uh, I, I feel a lot faster on the bases. I've gotten really confident base running. Any ball I see in the air, I feel confident that I can take the next bag like really easily. So I
Hmm.
feel a lot more explosive in that area. And I just feel knowing that I've got like exit velo now and like some power. I feel just a lot more confident at the plate. You
Yeah.
know, like take like a hard full swing and like know I'm like probably gonna barrel it hard. So
Dad, what was it like seeing him go out there with this confidence and this power and this new athleticism?
Well, I mean, the numbers weren't lying. Things that were gradually getting better and better and better over the course of the program with you, we knew that something in what you guys were doing was working. And really, once he came into the spring and that very first scrimmage that they had, he came out and literally his first at bat was something different about it. And I had told him back, let's see, last year was JV spring year. He was a pretty good player. And then over the summer for the Canes, he really took it to another level. And I had explained to him over the summer, I was like, look, you've really got better. You're not a second player anymore. In my mind, I really thought that maybe we were starting to plateau. But once he started your program, it went like the jump was really noticeable. I was really surprised, but at the same time, not surprised because we were seeing the physical transformation going through, but most of all, we were seeing the mental transformation he went through. His confidence became really noticeable, and his mom and I were speaking into that, and really supporting him. And there was really, it was all of us working together. But the bottom line is that his mental game jumped considerably more. And we thought the physical side of it did, but his mental game really made a big difference.
Absolutely. So Adam, tell me, man, what do you think that college coaches will see out of you now they didn't, or that they wouldn't see out of you before?
I think they probably used to see a contact hitter who doesn't strike out that much, just hits some line drives, but not hard line drives. My hard line drives was is now like it kind of is a line drive off the end. Like that's the transformation, like on exit velo wise.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt for a minute? I want to tell you the difference is now he impacts the game. His skills impact the outcome of the game. And I had one of the dads up there. He had a really good game one time, and he leaned forward during the game and said, "Man, I'm glad Adam's in my team or our team." So, I mean, he's impacting the game with his speed. So anyway, it's a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, amen to that, man. All right. So moving on a little bit. So, and we can just end with this. What would you guys have to say out there to parents or players who are afraid that something like this is a scam and that it's not worth it?
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Well, so, I mean, I would just say that, I mean, if you just put in the work, like you were saying, like this program, like it's just like, it works. I don't know what else to say. Like I went from an average athlete with no pop at all to being able to consistently hit bombs in practice and hit some in game. And I've just become overall a lot more athletic, a lot stronger, a lot faster. And my confidence has just gotten way higher because I've got like the measurables to like back up my playing, I guess.
Yeah.
Just knowing like that I can get like 98 exit velo. It's just like, it just adds a lot of confidence. I don't know what to say.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I mean, I would just say for the people that are trying to join, I mean, you, Bill, and Noah all like, y'all all respond super fast and like not only help with like just me getting like stronger and all that, but like I've talked to you and Noah about like swing stuff too, like mechanically, or if like I'm feeling something up there that I don't like the feel of, like you'll give me a cue and it really helps. Also,
Awesome. Dad, what would your response be to that?
Well, the results pretty much speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not really, one thing I've learned is there's really very few shortcuts in life.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I think your program is providing is very vertical. You cover the strength, you cover the core stuff, and you've got the running with the speed, and you are very accessible, which, I've always heard Adam over the months that he's been working with you. He's always either texting with you or messaging with you or Bill, I think, or what's Noah. I just love that because it's really hard to be a master of everything.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you've got consultants that are in the right spots, and you're not trying to sell yourself as I know everything about everything.
Yeah.
So that's a great asset to you.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
We see it. We see the measurables. We see the analytics and
Mhm.
why. So anyway, that's the reason I would endorse it.